Hello, listeners and friends, and welcome back to episode 3 of Increasing Student Autonomy with Habits of Mind YouTube channel, the place where we continuously learn, develop, build, and continuously climb the mountain to success. Today, we are going to talk about the strategy of hyperfocusing. Hyperfocusing is the ability to work on one assignment or activity within a set time frame from start to finish without any distractions. Although, in order for this strategy to be successful, you need to incorporate 2 habits of mind, persisting and metacognition. Both habits are required for success to happen. So, find a seat, relax, and listen to a powerful strategy that can change your life. Let's start with envisioning a race. In a race, there is always a start and finish. The idea is for the runner to get from the starting point to the finish line in the fastest time possible. Success will depend on what the runner does before and during the race. Before the race, the runner must mentally prepare. This is where the runner practices metacognition. They become aware of their feelings, thoughts, and strategies heading into the race. Basically, this means getting into the right mindset. During the race, the runner needs to make sure they are completely focused on one thing, that being running. To do this, the runner needs to hyperfocus solely on staying focused while running and keep persisting throughout the whole run. In other words, not giving up. During the race, nothing should be going through their mind except for focus on persisting through to the end. This process should look intentional, sound like nothing, and feel like success being achieved. When the runner crosses the finish line, the focus is over. It is time to relax and rest the body and legs. Finding time to unwind is key for the runner. Now let's transition this idea over to an assignment, project, writing piece, or anything you need to complete that takes time. Time is the piece we are trying to control in this strategy. We don't want to waste time. Instead, we want to use time efficiently and with intention. Let's use an example from the classroom. Today in class, you were assigned a persuasive essay, and it's due in 1 week. To prevent waiting until the last minute, try implementing hyperfocusing. Brainstorm a plan of action. Here is a plan that might work for you. Give yourself 7 days to complete the essay. For each day, have a goal in mind. Hyperfocus for 20 minutes each day. After 20 minutes, if you're in the flow, keep going. If not, stop. Or take a break and come back and hyperfocus more. Next, schedule out the specifics. This means writing down what you will be doing for each day. Your schedule for hyperfocusing may look like this. Now that the schedule is set, it is time to put hyperfocusing into play. Each day will look the same. Follow these 3 steps in the process. Step 1. Metacognition. Ask yourself, am I ready? What is my strategy to get through 20 minutes of full focus? Is there anything that can motivate me? Step 2. Hyperfocus. Make sure everything is there for you to work without hesitation. Set a timer for 20 minutes, take a deep breath, hit begin on the timer, and go. Step 3. Persisting. During the 20 minutes, keep the self-talk in your head. Tell yourself, don't give up. Keep going. Persist, persist, persist. Before you know it, the timer goes off. If you feel like you want to keep working, go ahead. If not, go relax and watch your favorite television show. Although, if you do not complete your goal for the day, go back for another 20-minute round of hyperfocusing. Hyperfocusing is not just a strategy for school or work. It can be anything in life you want to achieve, little or big, just like a race. Hyperfocusing should empower you to become more persistent, metacognitive, and focused towards success. So go ahead and rock it. Here's a way to remember this strategy. Think GPS, just like the tracking device for a car, except this is a tracking device for your hyperfocus. Think of this acronym. This could help you in the future when you want to hyperfocus. I, along with others around the world, could benefit from photos, ideas, or any explanations about the strategy of hyperfocusing. It is something that everyone can benefit from. So, I hope this quick tutorial helped you out. Be sure to tell me about your hyperfocusing and what it looks like. I would love to hear your thinking, ideas, and strategies. And always, please feel free to email me at danvarath44@gmail.com. Goodbye, and keep finding ways to build your autonomy through habits of mind.